Well, prices are still front of mind for millions of Americans 1 year into the Trump administration, even as inflation slows. And that gap is being felt most by small business owners. The Small Business Administration's 2025 report shows optimism up, but cost pressures do persist. Many businesses took out loans, and owners are still struggling with supply chain issues. The agency's Made in America manufacturing push aims to shorten supply chains and bolster U.S. production. Small Business Administrator Kelly Loeffler is with us this morning. Kelly, thank you so much for your time, as always.
Great to be with you, Markie.
You know, I'd be remiss not to ask you just straight out of the gate about the markets tanking on the worst day on Wall Street that we've seen this year in response to Greenland news and the possibility of the EU hitting us back with $100 billion in retaliatory tariffs. How do you see this moment on Wall Street impacting Main Street?
Well, look, while my focus is squarely on Main Street, I know that one day does not a trend make. And obviously, there was some big news out of Japan yesterday as well that really roiled the markets very early in the trading day. So sometimes it takes a cycle to recover from that. But there is nothing but good news here on the 1 year anniversary of the Trump agenda, bringing to bear the data that we're seeing with economic growth, wages rising, unit labor costs flat. And we see Main Street thriving. And we know that Wall Street's going to be fine. They had something like 15 records last year under President Trump, and the market's only down to October levels. And, you know, the 10 years in a good spot for interest rates to continue to come down. So, look, I think right now we're starting this year on the second year of the Trump administration on very strong footing, and that's all thanks to President Trump's economic agenda.
And, you know, Kelly, what do you tell people who aren't feeling that just yet? I know you've seen this new Wall Street Journal poll released last week says nearly 60% of Americans have a negative view of the economy under President Trump. And I know, I listened to the president yesterday at the press conference. He said he inherited terrible numbers from the Biden administration. He's getting those numbers way down. But what do you tell voters and small business owners who don't feel that relief just yet?
Well, Markie, you're absolutely right. The Biden economy crushed Main Street American, hardworking Americans. And what President Trump has done in the space of 1 year is completely turn that around. And look, the liberal media has done nothing but try to trash President Trump's record, which is nothing but growth, tax cuts, deregulation, creating opportunity on Main Street. That's why small business optimism reached a record level this year in the third quarter, and small business optimism is above its 52-year average month after month. The president's agenda created over 700,000 private sector jobs. He's shrinking the federal government, which gets the government out of Americans' way so that they can build and invest. And at the SBA, you're absolutely right, we're focused on manufacturing, but our overall loan levels hit record levels of $45 billion. That's 85,000 small businesses investing in their future because they believe that America is back. And no one believes in this country like the president. He believes in the American worker.
Just about 20 seconds left. He's about to give a huge speech in Davos. What are your expectations as to the message, what that's about to be, and what tone he's about to take as well?
Well, this is a time for incredible optimism, Markie. What we're seeing right now is building on a strong foundation of growth, of tax cuts, of deregulation. And President Trump is making the world safer, stronger, and more prosperous.
Small Business Administrator Kelly Loeffler, thank you so much for being here, ma'am. Always appreciate your time on NewsNation.
Great to be with y'all, Markie.
Have a good one.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.